are coming down the tunnel earlier in their finest attire. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting... As a player, what's your main focus in these early stages of the season, Clark?
You know, Kevin, I think the biggest thing is just building chemistry, getting a level of comfort with one another, learning tendencies and preferences. Chemistry is the key at this time of the season.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Jackson in a point. Pelicans shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one drops.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Both free throws, good for Ingram. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the game during that 22-23 campaign.
Williamson with this screen for Ingram. And the dunk by Williamson.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Jackson passes to Porter. Back to Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. From 10 feet out, he squares up and sinks it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ingram outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Porter. Ingram finds Valanciunas. Tries again. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's the three-point bomb.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Williamson with a screen for Jones. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Valanciunas. After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Jokic sets the screen for Jackson. Pass to Jokic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his third assist on the night. Hawkins with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jackson passes to Jokic. Caldwell Pope on the wing. It's three-pointers off the mark. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Dallas. And Valanciunas kicks to Hawkins. Williamson is screen on Jackson. Hawkins passes to Williamson. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by one. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And Williamson throws it down.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Right side, Gordon puts up a three. The Nuggets with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Valanciunas, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Jackson. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Down low. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Gordon with a screen on Hawkins. Jackson passes to Jokic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Passes to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets trail by 4. Porter kicks to Jackson. Pass to Watson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And Jones over to help. And a wide open look for Porter. And another miss by Denver. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. You do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Now Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. There's Porter at the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
And Williamson throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Caldwell Pope against Jones. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark contagious. Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there. And
he really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability. And KCP, you can count on him. A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Can't connect from short range.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Ingram kicks to Marshall. And the Pelicans get it back. Now here's Ingram. D right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Ingram's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw dropper.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's Hawkins in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jokic a screen. To the paint. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
Spreading and throwing his weight around. Jokic playing through that contact.
Williamson with a screen for Jones. Inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And it goes down 2 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pass to Strother. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Pelicans leading by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. Not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
Pelicans leading by 5. Ingram right side. Second shot opportunity. Denver grabs the miss. Caldwell Pope with it. Jackson passes to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players. Guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Denver. 4-point game. Jackson passes to Jokic. Back to Jackson. Excellent D that time from Jones. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. New Orleans moving the ball around. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson passes to Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
It's tipped. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
The Pelicans shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Marshall with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Jackson. On the wing, Gordon. Second chance effort. Rebound by Marshall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
The pass to Hawkins. They set the pick. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Reggie Jackson. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great, future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Zion Williamson comes in for Marshall. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Dyson Daniels. To the inside. And it's Williamson missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Jokic sets the screen for Jackson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hawkins. Over to the left wing. Porter against Ingram. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Jokic finds Porter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And Clark, it's not often you see the blend of size and shooting touch for a player like Michael Porter Jr. He is pretty rare.
And, you know, he's got great range in addition to that quick, high release, and all of that makes it harder for defenders to close out effectively on it. There's a reason he's well over 40% from long range for his career.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
New Orleans leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Lewis against Jackson. Lewis kicks to Daniels. Misses the 3. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. The drive by Jackson makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Lewis outside. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Jokic passes to Jackson. Another 3 for Denver.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Here's Hawkins driving the lane.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Jackson misses. Here's Ingram. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow he was going to bring this back to you. And now let's take a moment to look at the upcoming games on the schedule.
They're staring at a rough.
And that concludes halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. Reggie Jackson out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Williamson is screen on Porter. Ingram. And finished off by Williamson.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength just so lethal.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes it to Jokic. The dish to Porter. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And a brief look now at who's leading the league in the rebound department. Jokic, number 1.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Ingram attacking. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Jackson finds Porter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
With the drive, and it's Ingram missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
The Pelicans trail. Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the paint, here's Williamson, and hand down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Inside, and the dunk by Williamson.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Jones, the pass to Williamson, uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. Pass to Jokic. Cuts it 5 from 18. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Williamson outside. Back to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. And hand down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
Outside Gordon. On the wing, Porter. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Williamson. And now a 4-point Pelican lead. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Jokic with a screen on Lewis. Jackson finds Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Assist design.
Jackson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And he elevates your team's basketball IQ, too. He's a smart player.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And a switcher also for Denver. Najee's checked in. New Orleans in the lead. And here's Hawkins. The scoring numbers have been solid. Oh my goodness.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Ingram attacking.
First in field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in defensive field goal percentage. A terrific job of helping one another on that end.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Pass to Sebron. Jackson against Hawkins. The feed to Marshall. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Marshall's got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Hawkins kicks to Valanciunas. Screen by Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Jackson is doubled. Back to Gordon. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Gordon's got 8 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Hawkins. Jackson is doubled. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They lead by 4. Hawkins passes to Valanciunas. Denver grabs the miss. Caldwell Pope dishes to Jackson. Misses from close range. Now here's Marshall. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Valanciunas sets a screen for Marshall. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Pass to Sebron. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Kicks it out to Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the pass to Najee. Over Valanciunas. And again, Denver no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Porter.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends, not to mention his length and agility. He's able to stay all over the shooter.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Pelicans on top. They lead by 3. And a chance now to hear what went on during that recent huddle.
Stops and run. Stops and run.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Daniels out there with Lewis, and it's Marshall in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. The Nuggets trail by 3. Over to the wing. Pass to Watson. Here's Gillespie. And again, Denver with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Lewis kicks to Daniels. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Out to the wing. Watson for 3. He can't get that one. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Robinson Earl, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Jokic. Pass to Gillespie. To take the lead. Goes back up. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Brown. They get it again. It's deflected. Jokic passes to Gillespie, and the shot is good. Gillespie's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Gordon's checked in for Christian Brown.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Gillespie. Buries the long-range jumper. Gillespie's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Denver.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be the game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And it's Williamson missing. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
In matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Hawkins passes to Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Williamson kicks to Daniels. Williamson, the screen. Daniels dishes to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Ingram, he's checked in for Daniels. And the Nuggets making a change here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Jackson against Valanciunas. The offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Porter outside. Nailed from three-point land. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
They have banged the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Inside. And finished off by Williamson.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Jokic with his screen on Hawkins. Jackson passes to Porter. Back to Jackson. Caldwell Pope finds Jackson. Jokic sets the screen for Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Jokic. Hawkins against Jackson. Caldwell Pope outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Valanciunas tries the double. Hawkins trains it from beyond the arc.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Jokic kicks to Jackson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Shot clock at 6. Porter passes to Jackson to end the run.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooting.
Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Jackson passes to Jokic. Over Valanciunas, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Jokic.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Williamson is screen on Jackson. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Hawkins. Williamson's got 46 points. Jackson against Hawkins. Pass to Jokic. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 7-point differential. Passes it to Hawkins. Caldwell Pope against Williamson. The shot missing. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Dishes it to Gordon. There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. Pass to Ingram. Now Hawkins. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
The Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.